And welcome back to Jack Gaming. We are playing aery. This is a basically flying simulator game, and I'm going to show you an achievement guide for Above the Sky Part 2, which is honestly the only level you really need an achievement guide for, because as you can tell, the color of the feathers and all that is really hard to see. In fact, being on my recording setup is actually making this easier. But yeah, like, if you try to look towards like the ground and the snow, it's like really hard to see some of these feathers. So in this level, there are 40 feathers, and like I said, it is really difficult to see with all the snow and all that. Like, sometimes it's good to put like a more darker color object in the background, like this dirt here. Another great way to find them, and I'm going to do this because I think there's actually two I missed back here. So what you want to do is kind of fly towards the ground. It's pretty far down, so you're not going to hit it right away. And even if you do, you'll just get respawned back at the start area. But fly towards the ground and then look up, and you can see in the distance the feathers. I'm pointing at my screen like you can see this. I don't know why I did that. But you can see the feathers in the distance of the blue kind of sky and like rocky background. So you have to use that a lot in this level just because it's so freaking hard to see. I think the game developer really should make like a gamma setting, or... See, I can't even... Oh, there it is. I just passed. I couldn't even see the dang thing because it's like nearly invisible to see with the white background. There's like a slight bit of like orange in there that's hard to see. Yeah, sorry I'm going in circles here. Like I said, these are really annoying to get in this area. Also, if you want to check on your progress, you can also head to a darker area to see that bottom right, to see how many you have out of 40. I'm going to try to do most of this first section first. I see these in the distance here, so I try to get those while I can. If you're doing this video and you need to pause and look at like a feather that you're going for that you see that I didn't see, or you're taking a different path, just go ahead and grab it and just try to, you know, either sync up your flight path to mine, or kind of try to find your own and try to find these ones that are there. But like I said, the best thing to do is, you know, fly down towards this, the bottom of the map, and then look up, and you can kind of see the feathers a lot better. I might have just missed that one again. It's very bad. But it actually is a lot easier on my 2K monitor versus my 4K TV. Not sure why that is. I mean, it's also probably not true 4K on my TV. I mean, let's be real. There's another one right over here. You see, the background makes it a lot easier to see these things. And the reason I'm making one just for this level is this is the only level that is very hard to get these in, just because it's so bright. Like, it's like everything is a white and blue palette with a few green and, you know, dirt and all that in there. Kind of tan dirt, I don't know. This is actually a problem with a lot of the aery games, where it's like the color palette is all wrong for finding stuff. Like, you don't go out in the snow looking for a white jacket, you'll never find it. Yeah, I can see another one in the distance there. See, oh, and right here. See, yeah, like flying low and then going up is really the way to do this. And, you know, I don't do guides very often, but I try to do these for kind of indie levels that don't really have good achievement guides. Like, I looked online for this, and it was people doing like achievement run-throughs and all that, and it's mostly them just complaining about the level and kind of flying like berserk all about. One guy even paused the video to like look at a guide. I mean, no audio, but just pause the video straight outright to look at a guide to find it. Which I can't say I blame him. This level is very annoying for that. In fact, I'm gonna need to fly low again because I've already lost track of the one I was going for. Yep, see the two over there. And there's one to the right. I'll come back to that. That won't be too hard to find. But yeah, right now we're 14 out of 40. And sorry for my berserk flight pattern. Like, these things are just very difficult to see. And I'm sure if you're looking at this guide, you're also having troubles like this. Yep, kind of have to re-angle it just so I can get that. And there's another one over here on the right. Oh, two actually. Got distracted, almost missed the one I was going for. But yeah, I'll show it when I do more of a normal flight path, but there's almost kind of an area that's, I mean, everything's just about in bounce. I mean, you can't hit the ground, you can't go super high over these platforms, but most of them are down low. I think there's like 2 or 3 that are kind of... Oh, there's another one right over here. You can barely see that with the dirt in the background there. But I'm going to show you guys a flight pattern of the main area that it will be in. There's a lot in this first area and in the middle. Don't even know if I got that one. I'll come back to that. I'm going to hit this one before I lose it. And there's another one over here to the right thing. I mean, there's a lot in this first section. They really try to keep it more or less in the same area. When I went back and did this, I mean, I found, like, the 4 I was missing in this area, and I think 1 was farther down. Got the one over here. Yeah, like I said, if you're ever having trouble, just fly low and then go up high, and you can see it in the sky. They show up a lot better. Like, I've done this before, and I'm already forgetting where half these things were. Alright, so I think that's the majority in this first section. So we're going to start heading this way. I'm going to keep periodically flying low and looking up to try to find these extra ones that are a pain in the butt. But please comment if you're having trouble with any of them. I'll try to help you. Like I said, most of it's just trying to put a different background on so that you can see these ones that are eluding you. I also have a monitor setup where I have a second TV over here that's running off my Xbox, and that actually kind of makes it easier to kind of see the differences, even though the monitor is kind of better. I've got another one right over here. Fly right ahead and grab it. Now, I'm actually playing this game with the audio off. If you want the audio on just to know when you can confirm that you've got one, that can kind of help you a little bit. Music's kind of calming. I like the aery games. I normally play them and watch YouTube at the same time and just fly about looking for these things. And I'm going to try to keep this video under 20 minutes, but it can be very hard to find some of these. Like, I can barely see where I'm flying at this one right now. I might have missed it. Yeah, like I said, fly low. Nope. Oh, did I miss it again? God damn it. Alright, this is the bad flying simulator here. Yep, right here. Got another one right over here. Like I said, flying low, that's the key to this. Like, honestly, just like the video, watch 30 seconds, just fly low. That's all you need to do to get most of these. Got another one up here. And we're at, this is the 25th one right now. So if you're kind of following along my path, also very sorry that I'm running around in circles. But just kind of try to keep more or less a pattern of where you're flying so you can remember where you've gone. Got another one right over here. This will be 26. And I believe there was some up this way when I first did this. That or I just kept thinking there were, and I just did flight paths over here. Let's do the good old good low. Get low, 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 low. Doesn't look like there's any. Could have just misremembered that. A lot of these things kind of look the same after you've flown around for about 40 minutes looking for these. Alright, looks like this area is more or less clear. We might come back here if we end up missing one, but start heading this way, try not to hit the whale. Get that low flying. Now, I don't think there's any on top of these cliffs up here. I think they are kind of towards the side on some of them, but you don't typically have to fly over. So you can kind of see, like we were over there, and we kind of made our way across here, and then making our way through here. They're all kind of in this general section. A lot of them are by the mountains or out like a little ways from them. Like you can see these right over here. There's two right in the side of this hill. So we're going to grab those. And I think there's one or two to my left. Some of them are hard to see, especially in these middle areas. Like I said, you just got to go low and put a different background on. And if someone wants to, you know, just put a counter on how many times I said low, that would be hysterical. Alright, I'm going to go back for that other one, do a kind of wide pass so I don't miss it another time. There we go. I tell you, it would have been great if this was not snowing. Would have made this so much easier. Another one right here. So this is 30 out of 40, so we're actually pretty close to done. A lot of the hardest part is when you get to that last, like, 5. That's when it gets tricky. You go around looking like, okay, where have I been? Where have I not found anything? That's where you kind of start stressing out that you've completely missed one somewhere. Alright, got another one right over here. I think there's another to the left here somewhere. I'm going to find that in a minute. Go ahead and get this while we see it before we lose it again. Yeah, I'd say when you're doing this, just kind of go for whatever you see, because sometimes you'll just not see it again just with the angle of light and everything. Alright, so that's 32 out of 40. Like I said, if you just want to put the corner of your right of your screen over here so you can see the number. I know it's kind of terrible game design where it's like, okay, brightness, psst, we don't need settings for that. We'll just make everything snowing and impossible to find. That will be a fun challenge. Alright, I'm probably going to do a few low bouts over here before I start making my way back the other way to try to find the rest of these. Let's go ahead and get low over here. Oh, yep, I saw one right to the left here. So we got another one right here. Oh, there's two. There's another one you can kind of see in the side of that mountain there. Go ahead and grab this. Yeah, this one's like really buried over here. So if you weren't really looking this way, this would be an easy one to miss. Why is it like in the mountain? Oh man, that's a weird one. I don't feel like that was that wrong before, but I could be mistaken. If I die here, I'll revert and just kind of... Oh, I got it. Yeah, it was buried in the hill, so remember that one, because that might be one you're missing if you're one away. So let's go ahead and do a low fly here. Kind of double check ourselves on this. I mean, honestly, don't feel bad if you have to triple check some areas. It's not you, it's the color of the game, and depending on your TV setup and your own brightness settings, it might actually make it worse. I'm not seeing anything. Could just be my terrible eyesight from looking at this bright-ass screen. I think we still have a few in the middle. I think I did miss a few, so definitely going to make a fly back over there. Yeah, it was so funny. This was actually about the amount I got, and then I got stuck, so bear with me. I'm going to try to find these and hopefully make the last ones easier. Alright, I'm not seeing anymore. I'm going to try one more angle just to kind of double check myself. I think that's the majority of them here. I could be missing one, but I think they're mostly in the center and back the way we came. Oop, yep, I see one right now. It's in the middle here. Kind of see it towards the background of the mountain over here. Grab this one, we got that. I think there might be another one over here, and I'm going to also check my angles. I'm going to check back the way we came just to be sure. I'm not seeing any new angles there coming up. And also, some of these rocks that are just kind of floating there also look like them at a distance. So, don't feel bad if you start flying towards those a few times, thinking it's one of the objectives and it's not. Alright, so let's go down here, kind of get an angle looking back and see if we can't find one of these other ones that we're missing. Alright, this area is looking good. Oh, yep, there's one on the side of the hill here. It actually might have been one I flew by earlier and missed, so if you got that one, there's a discrepancy in my numbers and yours. That's probably why that I missed that. after I grab this one, I'm going to do a check because I can't see it right now because I don't have anything. Oh, we got it. So we're at 35 out of 40, and this will be 36. So if you end up missing one from this track, that's probably why, because I missed one on the way, or you missed one on the way. So yeah, we're definitely going to be going down and up a few times. If I have a sneaking suspicion it's towards this way, because that's where like 2 or 3 of mine were from last time that I missed. Right, let's just double check this side. Yep, that all looks good. You can also cut right to when I'm going back this way because I missed one over here. I'm sure that will probably happen at some point, unless I actually did this very thoroughly and we're good. It's not looking like I can see any right now, but they are kind of elusive at certain angles. Oh, there's one right there. Yep, see? All about those angles. Sometimes you just gotta look at it from a different perspective on this one. So this will be 37 out of 40, and I'm not sure. There's like a like right where I'm kind of aiming my bird. It looks like there's one by the tree there, but I could be wrong. I think that actually might just be another one of those where it looks like it's there, but it's not. Just because it's like one of the floating rocks. Let's get low and look up. I'm not seeing anything from this angle right now. Make sure there's not one by the tree. So we only got 3 more, so if you're doing this and you've missed kind of the same ones I have, then you'll hopefully be about this, or you've got a few of the ones that I didn't find right away. Alright, so this was the one where I saw the one last time. It looks like we got those. So let's kind of head this direction and look up. Sorry I couldn't make this more streamlined. I wish it was easy to remember where each one of these are, but there are 40 of them, and you really just have to look at different angles, because even if you know where they are, they're still almost like invisible when you look at them towards the ground. I kind of feel like it should be the other way. It should be the sky is hard to see, and the ground is easy, but you know, they don't want to make things easy for us. Yeah, these last ones are going to be pretty elusive, it looks like. This is where I wander around the map for a while. Oh, there's one right there. Yeah, we got one right by above the dirt over here. So they can get low so you can kind of see that again. And yeah, you can kind of see it towards the sky there. So that will bring us to 38 out of 40, so we're only missing 2. And we are currently at an 18 minutes and 40-second recording, so not too bad. Oh, here's another one right here by the dirt. And that will bring us to 39 out of 40. Oh, here we go, right over here. So yeah, they were both in the first section. So we're going to go for this one first. And then go up to here. Oh, wait. Oh, there's actually an extra over here. That's interesting. Couldn't even see the extra. But that's it for this level. Please like and subscribe. I hope this helped your one. And it did look like there was 41 out of 40 that I saw an extra one. I didn't even know there were extra ones in this level, but I guess they are. So thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Help me out with my small YouTube. Thank you very much.